are back once again with another interview for Bloodstock TV on this glorious weekend, and this time I'm sitting here with the guys from Pest Control. How are you, man? How's it going?
Great, thanks. How are you doing?
Very good.
I'm also good.
Excellent. All right, look, I came across you guys in February of 2021,
Right.
and I don't know who sent it to me. Somebody sent me this YouTube link with the demo EP or whatever you want to call it, and I'll never forget sitting there just going, oh my, I was like, just fucking amazing. And then for that, to go from that to the album coming out to, oh yeah, we're going out with Obituary. Now, that is a lot to kind of process in a short period of time. So I suppose my question is, this must be like a dream situation that you're in right now.
It's crazy, yeah. Because the band kind of just started as like a laptop Dropbox project during lockdown.
During lockdown, yeah.
Because a few of us were in bands before, but it kind of fell apart as a result of lockdown. So we were like, right, let's start sending each other riffs and stuff. So anything that's happened thus far, none of that was in mind. There was no like plan for this to happen. We just put some songs together, put a demo out. Demo was well received, but we couldn't play any shows, so it was a year until we played a show.
Jesus.
And then since releasing the record in February, it's just been mad. Yeah. So
And like,
a lot to get the head around.
I know you were saying like you were all in various different projects, bands, one way or another.
Yeah.
But like, what is it about this particular sound like that you? What is it about Pest Control that just grabbed people's attentions? I'm sure you probably scratched your head going, "Fucking hell! Like, what is it about this that, as opposed to all the other stuff that we've been doing? But this is really lifting off." Like,
Yeah. So I don't know, Jack. Do you want to give that one a go?
Well, I mean, it's fun. It's really fun. You know, in a way that like I think we've all spent years playing in DIY bands that kind of anything from like crusty hardcore and D-beat to annoyingly complex grindcore.
Mortuary Spawn.
Yeah, Mortuary Spawn I still do.
and Joe Big Cheese and Fate,
So, I mean, those ones I suppose are kind of more of the recent ones, but I think this one we just kind of wanted to write proper songs, and it's the first time as well that Joe's played guitar in a band, and
Since being in hardcore, it's mainly been bass. Like I'm a guitarist first, but then ended up starting in hardcore as a bassist, and then it was, as a result of lockdown, not playing gigs anymore, I was like, right, I'll start.
If ever there was a case of turning a really shit situation into something great coming out of it, like there have been great stories come out of the lockdown, but this is amazing, man. So obviously, like with the sound is, air quotes, crossover. That's what I'm hearing a lot. But I mean, and it's a fair assumption, I suppose. But it is a good mix of. So you were kind of more from the hardcore end of things, and you were into that sort of. What did you say? Just filthy, nasty.
Everything. We've all played in all sorts of bands, over the years. Like lots and lots of ridiculously fast, kind of like grindcore style bands and things like that. So we've all done our time in that.
And was the intention to like? Did you just like when you came together? Was it just let's just fucking write and see what happens?
Pretty
and this
much.
is just what came out.
Yeah, well, when I first met the drummer Ben back in 2016, we bonded over our love of like the big four, like thrash metal sort of stuff. I was definitely more on the metal side of the thrash side of things, and he was into more of like suicidal tendencies, DRI, like hardcore influence, crossover sort of stuff. But we bonded over that. But at the same time, like coming from a place of being young metalheads, we both were in like the hardcore DIY scene, so playing a lot of hardcore stuff, playing with hardcore bands. Yeah. So I think those are the two elements that have sort of fit really nicely together for us. Friendship as well. Like we just love playing music together, and we just have the best time. So it feels easy.
And look, we mentioned Obituary there, but you've also, am I right in saying you've been out with Eternal Champion, you've been out with Municipal Waste?
Yeah, so we did a show with Eternal Champion in London. We did a few shows.
Wasn't that the tour where everything fell to pieces and they were trying to scramble dates together?
I can't remember now. It was like a secret gig, wasn't it, for a while?
There was a festival that collapsed.
That's it. That was it.
So they ended up just putting together. I think it worked out better for them. They got to play with like
and they
the local
sold
scenes
loads of merch because people were saying help
sick.
them out, so they did really well.
Real friendly towards us as well.
Yeah, so that was really good. And then Municipal Waste and Kreator at the start of the year, like shortly after releasing the album, which was so much fun.
What a fucking gig to get.
Like my favourite German thrash band and my favourite like 2007 era revival of thrash bands.
Have you seen they're going out with, they're doing the Tankard, Sodom and Kreator.
Crazy, and Destruction as well. Madness.
Absolutely. Going back to that, the 2020 demo, the where I first discovered you. Any possibility that you would consider pressing that and putting that out on a limited run of vinyl for all the nerds out there like myself?
We've definitely talked about it. Like you did a limited tape run near the time, didn't we? That went pretty quickly.
The tapes.
Yeah, we did some tapes. In fact, we played in France in April, and this old metalhead came up to us with like tape number 5 of 50 and was like, "Please sign this." So that was pretty cool.
Wow.
So we're definitely open to doing something like that again for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things that, as the bigger you guys get, which is it's inevitable at this stage, I think. Especially like Obituary is a great tour to get, but it's people will always try and find the thing that they can't get their hands on. A physical copy of it, and now with vinyl being so prominent again, I'd be first in line to buy that, and if I could get my hands on it. Ideas on America, is that something that you're looking at? Would you like to? Is there discussions? Is like in terms of taking a big step?
Yeah, I mean, from my point of view, it was discussions. Yeah, I mean, I would love to go play. I've played in America before with other bands on like a sort of like smaller DIY thing, and it's just a crazy place to play shows. So I'd absolutely love to go back. I think we're all on the same page with that. So nothing concrete yet, but 100% we want to make that happen.
Nothing concrete in that, without giving away anything, or it's probably still talking, but would you say that next year there's a lot of plans on the table for next year?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Awesome.
In a perfect world, we'd do everything we've got planned and go to America. So we'll see what happens.
Fingers crossed for that one. Just a kind of a side question about just what's happening in the UK now. Mm-hmm. There's so much amazing fucking music, and it's really healthy right now. Do you see that yourself with what's going on? Like Malevolence, just breaking down walls,
like
man.
Guilt Trip and
Guilt Trip and Malevolence are. I love the way they slag each other online all the time. It's so funny. But like from your own sort of local scene in Leeds, do you feel or see that even in the last kind of 5 to 10 years that it is in a really healthy spot now? It's just getting. Yeah,
that's all I'm bothered about, really. I used to be, really on it with like checking out things from all across, the world and the country. But these days, I'm mostly bothered about kind of like local shows, bands coming through town, and that kind of thing. I think, like playing music as much as we do now, we're playing like 70 odd shows. It kind of like it exhausts like some like the brain capacity you have to kind of like really see search things out more than what's in front of you. As much as you used to. So these days I kind of like mostly concentrate on my mates' bands, of which they are really fucking sick. There's so many great Leeds bands, so many great bands from London as well, and all across the country. Not to say that there's not loads of great bands, but that's from my perspective. That's all I know.
But it is. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I can say this now because I'm not in the band anymore, but Jack's death metal band, Mortuary Spawn, is one of the best bands in the UK right now. So I can say that without sounding like a
Are you still
man.
active in these other projects as well, these other bands, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Mortuary Spawn.
Yeah, man.
Check them out.
Death metal.
All right. Simon Hall. Have you guys ever been to Bloodstock before as punters or? No. Oh my God.
It's always been something that's been like on the radar wanting to go. It's just never happened. So.
And you haven't even been at this festival for a full hour yet, have you? No, you've just arrived.
Yeah.
So you're literally coming out of the festival cervix now, so to speak.
Yeah, this is my second festival ever.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Your first one?
My second one, yeah.
Wow.
I'm 30 years old, and I've been to like 1,000,001 all days, but this is only my second ever festival. Third
ever festival.
Third ever
oh my God!
Yeah.
Right.
For a lost time.
Yeah.
Well, dude.
Innit?
What a way to.
Here we are.
Jesus Christ, amazing.
Cheers for having us.
Well, look all I can say is, this album is an absolute face ripper. The demo's a face ripper. The guys are incredible. They're awesome. I was talking to them online. Very friendly, really great people, and just an example of if you put the time and effort into something and you support your scene, and you can go places and great things are happening. And I wish you the absolute best of luck. And they're on stage today, whether you're watching this afterwards or whatever. Just please check out Pest Control. I urge you to check them out. You will not be disappointed.
Have you heard our new single that we've released today?
No, because
We've released a new track today called Enjoy the Show, so that's streaming everywhere. It's on YouTube. And we're playing it today on the Sophie Lancaster stage, so
right.
Check it out.
Okay, enjoy the show. Pest Control, and literally enjoy the show.
Enjoy the
I feel
show.
that's a real like Michael Parkinson kind of thing. Anyway, listen, thank you very much for joining me on Bloodstock TV, and
Cheers,
we
man.
will be back with more stuff all weekend. We've tons and tons of stuff happening, and in general on the channel, just check it out and check out our socials. Once again, thank you, Pest Control, and check them out. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Look out!